Well, welcome back to the podcast. This week it's been about the first journeys of Paul, and we're on day 6 of this podcast, and we're going to be looking at Derb and the return, strength for the journey. You know, after the storm there comes a quieter road, not easier but steadier. And after the chaos of Lystra, and after the shouting, the confusion, the violence, you might expect retreat, silence, distance, and ending. But that's not what happens, because the mission of Paul the Apostle doesn't stop at survival. It moves forward, and then something really unexpected happens. It turns back. You know, they arrive at Derb. No crowd surge, no dramatic confrontation, just a quiet effectiveness. They preach, people listen, disciples are made. It's almost understated. But sometimes the most important work doesn't come with noise, it comes with depth. And after everything they've just faced, this moment feels like a breathing again. And now Paul makes this decision that changes everything. He doesn't push further into new territory. He turns around, back through the places they've already been. Back to Lystra, back to Iconium, and back to Pisidian and Antioch. And think about that. These are not easy places. These are places of resistance, of division, of real danger. And yet they go back. Why? Because the mission isn't just about starting something. It's about strengthening what has begun. And as they revisit these cities, their message shifts slightly. Not just proclamation, but encouragement. They strengthen the disciples, and they remind them, through many hardships, we must enter the kingdom of God. Not a comforting slogan, but a truthful one. They don't hide the difficulty, they name it, because real faith isn't fragile, it's formed through pressure. And then they do something really deeply intentional. They appoint leaders, elders in each community. This is no longer a passing movement. It's becoming a structure, a foundation, something that can last even when they leave. And then once again, prayer, fasting, commitment. See, they entrust these communities to God, because ultimately this mission was never theirs to control. And there's something really powerful about returning, not just moving forward, but going back to strengthen what matters. Paul isn't chasing momentum, he's building resilience, because growth without depth doesn't last, but it strengthens roots they hold, even under pressure. And in this this morning, it invites us for a different kind of question, not about starting, but about sustaining. What have you begun that needs strengthening? Because it's easy to start something new. It's harder to return, to invest, and to build depth. But that's where lasting impact is formed. Paul's journeys remind us that the mission isn't just about the reaching new places. It's about leaving people stronger than you found them. So next time we're going to return to Antioch, where it all began, and where the story of this first journey is finally told.